storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. To create a song, I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's opponents on Man vs. Train. At the crossing, we have Rick.
Hello and welcome to Gemini Space's live stream live at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Today is a very special day as we will launch our Phoenix launcher for the first time. Phoenix is one of our newer launchers and today is your maiden flight. Talking about the weather, we're looking pretty great here at Cape Canaveral with a good and clear sky for the launch. Today we are launching AgriSat-1 on a low polar orbit around the Earth. The vehicle is currently at internal power at this time. Let's talk about the rocket itself. Phoenix is a two-stage liquid-fueled rocket with side boosters capable of taking satellites into polar orbits, sun-synchronous orbits, and low Earth orbits. With the optional third stage, also known as the kick stage, Phoenix can even take up payloads into geostationary orbits and interplanetary voyages. On the screen, you can see that tower slowly moving away from the launch pad. This is because once we have assembled the rocket with that tower, that we have to clear the pad so vibrations and sonic waves don't damage the structure. And we're currently T-minus 9 minutes and 35 seconds on the countdown clock. Mission control operators are getting live telemetry from the rockets and test telemetry just to make sure they're getting some good feed from the rocket. At this time, the mobile service structure, or mobile service tower, sorry, has successfully retracted away from the rocket at this time, just so we don't want any sound waves and vibrations, so we don't damage that structure. This structure is very important because that is where we can assemble the rockets successfully. So yeah. And on your screen, you have a live view, of course, of our amazing rocket, Phoenix. It's an amazing rocket, of course, very well built by our engineers here at Gemini Space, and a lot of work, blood, sweat, and tears put into this. And T-minus 8 minutes and 34 seconds on the countdown clock. All is looking good at this time. And if you didn't know, we've already loaded the RP1 coming up and locks at this time, so that is already done. So just so everyone knows. And if you didn't know, we'll be launching the AgriSat-1 into orbit today, an amazing payload, which is amazing. It'll be going into a low polar orbit today. 7 minutes and 45 seconds on the countdown clock. Everything currently look good. Coming up next, hopefully soon, will be liftoff. And over there, you can see just a little bit away from the rocket, you can see another pad just identical to this pad at Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. This pad can also be used for future flights on Phoenix or other rockets like Mothra and etc. Of course, this mission name will be solving the equation. We'll be solving the equation for Phoenix, making sure that it can launch and go to orbit successfully. It's a test flight, of course. So hopefully we'll be able to solve the equation and get into orbit. My 6 minutes and 53 seconds on the countdown clock. Always continuing to look good at this time. Rocket is currently on internal power at this time. We're going to go ahead and talk about the major events that will be happening. At T-0 will have solid rocket booster ignition. This will be a highlight as that's what's going to power this vehicle into orbit, and we'll have the the cable connected to the rocket. You can see right under the rocket, there's that little structure right there. That's connected to the rocket at this time, but soon enough we'll be disconnecting that so that T-0 so that we can lift off. Then we'll have solid rocket booster jettison. That will just be us jettisoning this SRBs. Those will fall down to the ocean, just off the coast of Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Then after that, we'll be hitting maximum aerodynamic pressure. The point of the rocket encounters maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. Then we'll have separation between both stages, and we'll have fairing SEP, payload SEP, and that'll give a happy ending, hopefully, and is solving the equation. This rocket is equipped with multiple systems that make our rocket unique, including one that's not doesn't make us very unique because multiple rocket companies have, but it's a very safe mechanism that helps this rocket be successful. We call it the FTS, the Flight Termination System. The FTS, basically, if there were to be an anomaly with Phoenix, we will just arm the FTS, and that'll terminate the launch by exploding some bolts on the rocket, and that will just, and that'll pretty much explode the rocket. Minutes away from Phoenix launch, you can see the beautiful sunset here at Cape Canaveral, so it'll be a good one, hopefully today. T-minus 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the countdown clock. We are currently go for launch. Weather is go. Hopefully we won't be having an abort today. Now, if there were to be a situation, like a bad situation going southbound, we have the ability to either scrub and or hold on the countdown clock. We have a 6-minute instantaneous launch window for today's launch, so hopefully we'll be able to launch for today. But sadly, but still, I don't know. We have not. We don't have the weather or ground systems. We don't have the weather in control. So if there were to be, any weather scrubs, that's not in our control, sadly. So, but if there is a ground systems issue, we can obviously fix it and make it better for the next launch. T-minus 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the countdown clock. All is continuing to look good at this time. And even if we were to have a scrub, and we had the call out from MCC, Mission Control Center, weather is go for launch. Even if we were to have a weather scrub, we can do possibly will be able to do a 24-hour recycle. If not, we'll be picking a new date. And T-minus 2 minutes. All is continuing to look good. 1 minute and 55 seconds. Go for launch for Phoenix. T-minus 1 minute and 45 seconds. Rocket is now on internal guidance. And of course, rocket is on internal power. And T-minus 1 minute and 33 seconds. $25 seconds to T-minus 1 minute.
Make me scream out in public, make the scene.
T-minus 1 minute and 10 seconds. Phoenix is go. Agrisat 1 is also go. T-minus 1 minute and 4 seconds. The go no go poll will start now. Minute. Payload is go. Staging is go. T-minus 1 minute and seconds. And all is looking good at this time. T-minus 45 seconds on the countdown clock. All is looking good. Comms are go at this time. Comms are go at this time. Ground systems go. T-minus 30 seconds. Launch systems are go. T-minus 20 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds on the countdown clock. Phoenix is go. Agrisat 1 is go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission. Lift off with Phoenix. Carry the Agrisat 1 into orbit. From Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, now beginning its amazing journey into space. The vehicle is now pitching down range. You can see the beautiful rocket clearing the tower successfully. Good to go. T-plus 22 seconds into this amazing mission. Coming up next, the Max Q. Look at Phoenix go. T-plus 40 seconds. And we're now, and we can see we're still pitching down range. Coming up next, we are not throttling down those that one center core engine, because we're in the throttle bucket at this time. Standing by for throttle up. And we go at throttle up. We're throttling up. Max Q, T plus 1 minute and 7 seconds into this historic mission. Flying AgriSat 1 on Phoenix. Phoenix is now throttling up. Next major event is booster separation. And we've had booster separation. Boosters now falling away. We just splashed down on the coast of Cape Canaveral Air Force Station. Center core is now throttled up to 104% throttle. And look at it go. We're at full throttle at this time. Looking good on our rate of ascent. And all is go. T plus 1 minute and 33 seconds. And standing by for staging, and then after that, fairing separation, which is coming up soon. All systems are currently nominal, and Miko. We've had main engine cutoff, successful at this time, and we're standing by for second engine ignition. And ignition on that second engine, standing by for fairing separation. And we're standing by for fairing SAP, and there's fairing SAP. Look at it go. Newton Space Systems launching their AgriSat 1. Look at it go. All is currently nominal at this time. T plays 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Rate of ascent on that second stage is nominal. All is looking good at this time. Getting into orbit successfully. Standing by for stage cutoff. Coming up next, beautiful. Nominal launch, nominal staging, perfect engine ignition, and we've had SECO. We've had engine cutoff successful. The next major event will be payload separation. And we've had payload separation. A little bit of problems with the payload separation. That's okay. Beautiful payload separation coming to you live. And we are now successfully in orbit. A great launch for Phoenix, our new launcher. Hopefully launching some more payloads soon. A beautiful sunset launch. And hopefully soon to see more. I'm your commentator, Lobsterdam, signing off from Gemini Space, and as always, thank you for watching. Good night.
In this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house, there's some whores in this house.
I said certified free, 7 days a week. Wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak. Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy. Bring a bucket and a mop for this wet ass pussy. Give me everything you got for this wet ass pussy. Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a giggle, what is inside? Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. Pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. That's role play. I wear disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a call while you ride that dick. You really ain't never got him fucking for a thing. He already made his mind up before he came. Now get your boots, hang your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy.
Look, I need a hard hit, I need a deep stroke, I need a Henny drink, I need a weed smoke. Not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a beard, well I'm tryna wet it. I let him taste it, now he diabetic. I don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head can misfire, Punani the sunny is going and drying, it's coming outside, yeah. I run on that thing, now the cuz behind me. I spit on his mic and I he tryna sign me.
Your Honor, I'm a freak bitch, handcuffs, leashes. Switch my wig